The European Union is hitting back at United States visa law. Meanwhile, EU Parliament looking to scrap a visa-free travel for U.S. citizens. This coming after American law continues to evolve and exclude 5 EU countries from its no-visa regime. Parliament issued this statement saying the EU Commission is legally obliged to take measures temporarily reintroducing visa requirements for U.S. citizens, given that Washington still does not grant visa-free access to nationals or 5 EU countries. Joining us right now is former Massachusetts Senator, Fox News contributor Scott Brown. Senator, good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Hey, good morning. Happy Friday, guys.
What do you make of this? The request unlikely to change EU policy, but what does it say about Europe's attitude now toward the Trump administration?
Well, obviously, there's a little tit-for-tat going on. You have a situation where the United States, prior to this president being put in place, had some restrictions for 5 countries. Clearly, it's an effort. It's a non-binding, as you know, non-binding vote. They can still, obviously, change their mind. It's unlikely, but it's going to hurt their economy. And there's a reason why England left the EU, because it's so big and all-encompassing. To think that we're not going to have Americans traveling throughout Europe now, it's going to hurt economically. It's going to hurt that region quite a bit.
Senator, can we get, can we get beyond this? I mean, is it possible to get beyond this sort of tit-for-tat thing, or are we just going to see 2 years, 4 years of this same sort of bickering over things that are really a distraction from bigger issues?
Well, I think we have a new Secretary of State in place right now, and I think, obviously, someone should pick up the phone and see what the concerns are on those 5 countries, see if they can be addressed or not. But, yeah, I'm hopeful we will. But when you have a situation where the president doesn't even have his full cabinet, still 2 people outstanding, and there are thousands and thousands of deputies and undersecretaries and ambassadors that need to be approved, and you see this delaying tactic, yeah, we have to get past it because it's hurting America. It's hurting American business. It's hurting American interests, and it's hurting the cabinet secretaries who need to get in and do their jobs. So, yeah, I'm hopeful. Gosh, please, tell them. Tell the other side. Let's go. Yeah. We're Americans first, guys.
This is just petty. Who's going to lose it? Who's going to lose based on this EU action? The European countries. Americans go to Hawaii. I always say that see America rather than going to Europe first when you go on vacation. Drive through the Four Corners area. Drive through Canyonlands and the Great West and even the Dakotas, if you will. This is just so petty. And again, why do we hate politicians? Because of this nonsense.
Yeah, so true. And, I mean, we know that the borders are porous, and we know that this is the big issue right now. So I don't know why the Europeans are sort of getting, starting a fight about it.
It's so interesting, it's only over a few countries, by the way. But that we are not part of the visa waiver program. It's over Bulgaria, Croatia, Cyprus, Poland, and Romania. That's why they're picking a fight with us.
But let's also be clear, the EU citizens want to have restrictions on all of this themselves, and the polling numbers say they think that it's the right thing to do.
That's right.
And so now we've got their governments completely out of touch with their people as well. Yep.